Hello, collective. It's G here from Golden Thread Tarot. How are you lovelies doing? I'm here to bring you another channeled message today. I hope that this message is finding you blessed and full of abundance, lovelies, okay? So, I am just bringing forward a general message today. We're going to ask Spirit what you really know, what you need to know moving forward. Help bring you out of any kind of confusing situation that you might be dealing with, you know? I saw fire signs. Some of you might be dealing with a fire sign, okay? Some of you might be dealing with a possible fire sign here, okay, that could be taking a very submissive role, okay, could be really stepping back. It's possible, I'm kind of getting the energy here that it's possible that you could be dealing with a masculine that's stepping too much into their feminine, so they're acting a little too passive about the situation, right, because they're having a really big fear of commitment, of stepping up and like perhaps maybe doing what they need to do or saying what they need to say. Yeah, I want to talk. They want to talk to you, but they're not really saying anything. They're just staying silent. Yeah, this person is staying silent, being like, you're mine. They're claiming you. They're like silently claiming you, but they don't want to step forward and do it. Okay, some of them could be drinking liquid courage. Okay, I just saw a party. Some of them could be partying. Again, right? You're mine. Okay. Some of you might be older than this person, or this person could be older than you. Hey, short hair. Okay, so this is a description. This could be either this person or this could be you. Okay, friends plus. You might have had like a situationship with this person in the past, or that might be what they want with you. Thick. This person thinks you're thick. Okay, they like those curves. Short hair, clean cut. Okay, so I could be describing this person, or I could be describing you. Okay, it doesn't have to be, but if that's you, you know who you are. Okay, short hair. Some of you, I just got this. Either you or this person could have just had a haircut. Okay, so the Divine Feminine. The Divine Feminine could have just got a haircut. You could have posted pictures of yourself like on social media or something like that, and this person's like, like you look so good, like they really like it. Okay, all of it. So this person is like, I want all of it. I want all those curves. I want everything. Okay, I just saw the Divine Masculine, so this person could be a Divine Masculine, but they're yeah. I want you now. This person really wants you. Okay, they really want to call you. They want to hear your voice. They want to talk to you. Also just saw a water sign, so you could be a water sign, and this person, yeah, there's water sign again below the belt. Some of you also could be dealing, I want to talk. Some of you also, communication is coming. Some of you could water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, psychic energy flow. So this person could be reaching out to you energetically to talk to you. Also, some of you could really be just dealing with a water sign that might be coming up to you. Below the belt, that below the belt came out again for the water sign a year ago. So some of you could have a water sign ex or a water sign person that you moved on from. Okay. It doesn't have to be a lover situation, but I did, as soon as I said that, I saw lovers on here. Yeah, you're mine. Somebody from your past might be still trying to claim you and be like, you're mine. You can't, like, they don't want you to move on. I just saw that again. Okay. Tall wands energy again. Okay. Ace of Cups. Somebody's thinking about that wet. Somebody's thinking about what you got. Okay. So they like it and they're missing it. Okay. I just saw karmic. Okay. So definitely this person could be a past karmic person. Okay. They could be a friend. They could be a lover. They could be a family member. I don't know. But yeah, they're really thinking about that. That's what they think. They think that about you. Okay. They're just like, if you got a haircut, they really like your haircut. They think it suits your face. Okay. Friends plus that wet, Empress energy. They're looking at you like you're the Empress. They're also looking at you like, they like what you got, you got that wet, and they like that. Okay. You got, okay. They're also thinking about that as well with this like thick, I like those curves. Okay. They're just like, they're missing you. They're missing your body. Or yeah. I saw sex. Okay, yeah. Okay, phone call, right? They might miss that. You might have used to do that. Okay, look, right? They're really thinking about you like in a very physical sense, whoever this person is, okay? But they have a fear of commitment of coming forward. They're stepping back in a passive way. Yeah, but this person is looking at you like that, okay? That could have been the past, okay? That's whoever this person is, they're looking at you very sexually, okay? We have to wait, but this person feels like you have to wait. Okay, yeah, bed in reverse. Okay, absolutely, right? Okay. Dress down is coming out is coming out with the moon mask off. Okay, the moon energy is coming out here. That is so funny because I know for a fact. Oh no, I was just saying I was just saying I know for a fact that the moon is here, but that's before I shuffled. Okay. So yeah, no, but eight of pentacles in reverse. Yeah. I'm kind of getting that energy like this person, like, I know for a fact I can have them again. And you're just like, no. No, that could be for some of y'all. Yeah, magician in reverse. No, this person's a little too controlling. This person feels like they can control the outcome of the situation. Okay. Let's fight just to make up. Is this toxic? Okay. Oh my gosh. Go down, go down, go down. Yeah, let me see you go to town. Yeah, yeah. I want to go to town. I like it wet and sloppy. Yeah, this person's thinking about going to town. Okay, going to town on you. Yes, exactly. Okay. Yes, 2 weeks. It could have been up to 2 weeks since the last time you saw this person, or it could have been 2 weeks since the last time they had some, or something like that. I don't know. This person is thinking about it. They're thinking about it hard. Really, really hard. Yes, right? Look. Show me more. Take it off. Pentacles. This person wants to see more. This person wants to see you with everything taken off of you, okay? That's how this person's looking at you. Psychic connection. This person is psychically putting out a lot of, like, sexual energy towards you, like, no doubt. Lunch date, casual in reverse, okay? So this person's like, and I just saw the fire sign again. So this definitely is a phone call. You might be getting a phone call from this person. I just saw that. Drinking again as well. Yeah, in my head, can't stop thinking about us, you and me, and what we did. This person cannot get you out of their head, like your energy. This person feels like your physical, like your sacral energy just like grabs them, and it's just like, like, come here, and they're just like, oh my god, like, I can't control this. Like, next week, okay, you could be running into this person next week. This person, oh, what is that? Okay, look, I'm trying to think. There's a band that just came into my head next week. A week before Sunday. Is that a band? Sorry, I didn't listen to it, but that just popped into my head out of nowhere. So that's for somebody, okay? Lovers, just sex. Tomorrow, now. Like, this person's now. They're like, I want you now. Just wait a little bit longer. Yeah. The color black might have something to do with it too. Wasn't that band kind of like emo rock? I don't know. I'm sorry. Like I said, I don't listen to them. In person, I want to see that pretty face. Divine feminine, this person wants to see you. Young, I have plenty of energy. This person, like I said, you could be older than this person. This person could be younger than you. This person, you or this person could have light eyes. So green, blue, or hazel eyes, okay? I'm hearing hazel specifically, really. Fling short, I want you back, baby, come back. Yeah, so this person feels like what the two of you had together got cut short, okay? This person feels like they're just like, baby, come back. Like, I want you again. Like, I'm missing that, right? Right before, the two of you might have had like a short fling together, or you might have been kind of like a on again off again energy, right? But you saw that the lunch date casual came out, and it came out upside down. Now the dinner date formal is coming out. Somebody might want to like formalize this. Yeah, look, I'm down, let's go. In person, this person wants to see you. They are definitely thinking about you. I don't, like I said, with this short fling and then like friends plus, right? They're really missing your sexual energy. They find it healing. They find it like, okay, this person's getting really graphic. They think about how like warm it is, how like warm it feels when they're with you. And I mean, like, actually, like, literally physically, not just emotionally. Although I do feel like they see you as like a queen of cups. I definitely feel like they like miss the way that it feels to, like, if you're a feminine energy, okay, or if you're a woman, they miss the way that it feels to be like inside you. Look, and I do. Ace of Wands. Okay, daddy, king energy. Okay, zaddy. Yeah, partnership relationship. Okay, you could have had a partnership with this person, or this person wants a partnership with you. Months, 6 or more. Okay, so this could be 6 months or more ago when you had the situationship, or this situation with this person. This next week keeps showing itself. So I'm actually gonna, yeah, I want you now, but this person is like, I have to wait on. This person is having a really big fear of commitment. Like, they're just having a really hard time. Yeah, right? They have this big, ugh, what's wrong with you? Okay, divine masculine. Okay, okay. The emperor, okay, the emperor card is coming out here. Control. I feel like this person has control issues, okay, right? Because as I say, right, this person, as I'm talking about their fear of commitment, they're like, you're mine though. Like, what sense does that make? Touch. I can't wait to taste, feel your skin. Exactly. Go deep. Take a right? Take a trip deep inside my mind and body. That's what this person with divine feminine. Oh, look at that. The Empress. Blue without you. This, I'm also getting blue balls. Okay, this person feels that way. Okay, this person could look at pictures of you and they're like, oh, like they feel it. Like they're just like, oh, I want it so bad. Like I want it so bad. But they have this fear of commitment. And they want to come forward. They're claiming you. They're like, I wanna taste you. I want to touch you. I want to go. I want to have all this energy exchange with you. They see themselves as the divine masculine. They see you as the divine feminine, right? They want you so bad, divine feminine. But like, there is this huge fear of commitment for this person. I've been hurt, right? This person is like, I've been really hurt before. But it's like the sexual energy with this person is what's calling this person in. Not even gonna lie. Summer, the sun. Okay, so this person, like I said, they could be a Leo. Okay, or they could just be a fire sign, right? The fire sign energy did keep coming out. Okay, family, let's make one. Y'all be careful, okay? This person could want to, if you're, like I said, if you're a woman, this person might want to get you pregnant, top dominant. They feel like they're in the submission. They're like, I'm the divine masculine and I'm in the submissive position right now. And they feel like you are in the dominant position and they want to take that dominance back from you, right? Like I said, they have kind of control issues, okay? They don't like feeling like they've lost control of the situation. Okay, party, social event in the summer. You could have met this person during the summer, or you could have met this person at a party or a social event. Okay, again, summer came out. Be easy with me. I'm shy. This person could think that you're kind of shy, or they like that you play shy. Okay. What else about the situation do you want to talk about? Why does this mid-tone olive? Okay, so this person could have an olive skin tone or olive complexion. Okay. I'm hearing Mediterranean. They could be like Mediterranean. Or they, or you could. Either way. Could be both. Why does this person have such a fear of commitment, spirit? Why does this person have such a fear of commitment? Or the fear of committing? If they see themselves as divine masculine, and they see this, they see the collective as divine feminine, what is the issue here? Move on. This isn't going anywhere. What kind of showed up in the reverse? Okay, this person feels like it's not going anywhere. They feel stuck. They feel like you're moving on. Dinner date. Okay, earth sign. Okay, I want to talk. Lovers, just sex. Okay, earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, this did come up upside down, so grounding could be needed. They could want to ground this into, or there could be an earth sign that's causing like a blockage here in this. Okay, summer again with the summer energy. They want things to grow between the two of you. They want things to like heat up and warm up between the two of you. I dream of you, asleep or awake. You're on my mind. Yeah. I really feel like this person is trying to show me how it's done. This person looks at you like a teacher, like you show them what's going on. Okay. 2 years. We have 2 years. There could be, for some of you, this person could be in some kind of program or in something where it's like keeping them away. This person could have gone to rehab or something like that. Smoking, with the smoking right here. Okay. What else? What else? What else? Let's talk about it some more. Earth sign. Tell me about this earth sign. Why is this person a blockage, or who is this earth sign? Winter. Text me. You reach out. So this person wants you to reach out. Maybe this person lost your number, or they blocked your number. They might have deleted your number. Okay. An earth sign could have deleted your number out of their phone or deleted your contact or something like that. And so they're just like, how do I get in touch with you? I'm hearing that for some of you, this person could have got involved with another person in between being with you, or they could have committed to like an earth sign energy here. And this earth sign energy was like blocker, deleter, or delete them, like delete this number out of your phone. They could have gone through their phone and deleted every like, say this person is a man and they went through their phone and they deleted every, oh, I'm hearing for some of them they deleted and blocked like any person that was saved in their phone under like a feminine name, you know, unless they knew this person was like a friend or a family member and they knew this person. If there was just like a feminine name in the phone, they blocked, they deleted the number, then they blocked it. Or no, they blocked it, then they deleted it. For some of you, specifically you, right? A few of you, right? This person could have known the kind of like situationship, or they could have asked them like, who is this person? Oh, that's this person. Who is this person? Oh, that's somebody I used to date, or that's a friend from college, or that's this or that. And they were like, delete it. I'm going to block it and I'm going to delete it, or something like that. Damn. What the hell? Winter rest, so September through February. Okay, so this person could be resting right now. Okay, this person feels like they are separated from you right now. Okay, I'm hearing Sagittarius. There could be a Sagittarius, or also right with this February here, it could be a Capricorn as well, kind of energy here. But I feel like this person is in a sense of having to rest, having to like, it's giving me kind of like a Four of Swords energy. Having to like step back and take a rest from this particular situation. What is this? All day, just you and me. Okay, so that really didn't want to go back in there. I'm getting that for some of you, if this person like goes to work, they could like look at your social media or something like that during the day, like when they're away from their partner or away from somebody. 1 year to go. A year to go. What is this here? What am I getting off of it? Be easy with me, dark eyes, fire sign. So this could be a dark-eyed fire sign that acts really shy, okay? Or you could be. So Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. I just said that. I just said Sagittarius energy, right? This person could have dark eyes. So black, brown, or gray eyes, okay? Phone call. I want to hear your voice. Yeah, this person really wants to talk to you, but they feel like they can't. Maybe you could have blocked their number as well, okay? What else? What else? What else? What else? Drinking. I feel like this person is drinking. Okay, this person can be drinking to ease some kind of like, I'm hearing this person could be feeling really stressed about what they're going through right now. So they could be partying, or they could be kind of just like drinking alone. I'm seeing somebody that maybe, it's like somebody that used to go out and party, but now this person just stays at home or stays in a very close group of friends, or close, like, just hangs out with just like 1 or 2 different people. But this person just like drinks a lot, and just like stays by themselves a lot. They really want to call you or really want to text you the most when they're like drunk, and they like want to reach out to you and look with like this drinking liquid courage. It's like the only time that they're like, their brain shuts off enough to be like, no, that's it, fuck it, I'm just gonna text them, I'm just gonna call them, I'm just gonna fucking do it, like I'm just gonna do it kind of energy. Like, I don't care, I'm just gonna do it. I'm hearing somebody say, I made a promise. So either somebody here made a promise not to talk to you, or they made a promise, maybe a promise to themselves. Maybe they were just like, no, that's it, stop, like you're going to leave this person alone. You promise yourself or swear to yourself or something like that. And then when this person gets drunk, they're just like, fuck it. Or, you know, if they made a promise to somebody else to not talk to you, maybe like this earth sign energy, okay? Like swear to me, swear that you won't. Yeah. Here, eyes, like look me dead ass in the eye. Like I'm hearing somebody say, look me in the eyes and swear to me you won't talk to that bitch. Wow. Oh my gosh. Also here, look, party. I told you, right? This person's like partying, or like casually. This person could be kind of sleeping around. Yep, multiple choices. For some of you, this person could be like drinking, partying, sleeping around, or just kind of like casually giving out their attention or the energy to other people to distract them. I'm getting a lot of I want to get distracted. I really feel like this person feels like, yeah, look, wands, right? Giving out that wand. If this person is a man, giving out that wands energy or just that fire, that passion energy to whoever, right? Or again, like kind of like the Ace of Wands, like I get that idea when this person is drunk, they get this idea. When they're heated, they get this idea. Or when they think about you, you know, that they're ready. Like, you know, exactly. When they think about you, when they get drunk, they really want to reach out to you. They want to talk to you about being in a long-term relationship with you. It's like they get all this courage to reach out to you, and then it like they're just like, I'm gonna do it, and they just like pick up their phone and they text it out, and they're just like, I can't stop thinking about you, like please, I want to talk to you, like please, can we find some kind of way, like how am I gonna do this, how am I gonna do that, like it's just like I feel like this and I feel like that, and it's like everything just kind of pours out of them that they have been wanting to say to you, okay, for however long they haven't been talking to you, or they haven't been in communication with you, or if this is like a new person and they haven't, you know, it's like I'm like seeing somebody that's like at a party and they're like drinking and then like go into the bathroom or like go into like a sit in a back like in a bedroom by themselves, and they're just like tapping, and then they're just like, I can't do this. Oh, for some of them, they might have, or it's like a relief for them, right? They feel like they can't do it, or they shouldn't do it, or they made a promise not to do it, or something like that. So when it gets too much and it builds up too much, they will sit there and just type out whatever they need to say to you, okay? And getting out all the emotions off of their chest. For some of them, they could journal, okay? Or they could, you know, type out like, you know, like notepad messages or something like that, just to get their emotions or how they're feeling. It's like, this is the type of person that doesn't like let it out, doesn't really talk to anybody about how they're feeling, and then they'll just suddenly sit down and just like furiously like type out like several pages or something like that, or just type until their phone tells them, okay, this text message can't be any longer or something like that, and then they'll just and like delete it and like let you know, and they're just like, instead of reaching out to you and telling you how they feel, like to make themselves feel better or to like take the edge off, that's what they'll do. But I'm getting that for some of them, one of them, one time they might have been drunk when they did it, and they didn't delete it, okay? They didn't delete it, or they fell asleep, or they passed out, or they just like thought like their finger hit delete, or they thought their finger hit it, but they didn't. They saved it or something like that. And there could have been an earth sign energy, okay, if they had like, I'm hearing spouse. Oh wow. For some of them it could have been a spouse, or for some of them it could have been I don't know, some kind of partner or something like that they were with, somebody that they were committed to or that they were with, could have saw it in their phone and been like, what the fuck is this, right? Like, what do you mean? This is how you really feel about this person? Like, what the fuck? Or it could have even been about them, right? They could have just been getting a bunch of stuff off their chest about their partner, but it's not something that they necessarily want to say, but they don't feel like they can open up and talk to other people about some of the difficulties or of how they feel, right? For some of them, like I said, it could have been a journal, or it could have been, you know, like a diary or a journal or something like that. And like whoever this earth sign was, they found it. And they were just like, what the fuck? How could you say this stuff? Like, how do you feel this way? What do you mean you feel this way and this way about me? What do you mean you feel that and that? Like, what the fuck is this? And like I said, if it was towards a specific person, they could have forced them to tell them who it was. Okay, like, who did you fucking write this about? Like, what do you mean? Right? And it's like some really deep personal stuff, right? Like, I lay in bed next to her at night and all I think, you know, and I just think about you and I wish it was her, or I wish you were her. And like, you know, I can't stop thinking about you for, oh my God. For some of them, this person, okay, wow. For some of them to discharge like all of this like pent up like sexual or sexual frustration, for some of them, for some of them, my spirit guide said they write erotic poetry, or they write like erotic like like erotic fanfic, like a Wattpad. Okay, I'm not laughing at this person. My spirit guides are like cracking up. They're just like, but they're not cracking up laughing, like making fun of this person. They're just like, holy shit, if you could read some of the stuff that they say, like, oh my God, like detail, like graphic detail, like about what they want to do to you, how they feel about you, the dream. Oh, for some of them, I'm dreaming of you. For some of them, they have very, very detailed sexual dreams about you or sexual fantasies about you. And they, you know, sometimes it's not enough for them to fantasize about it. Some of them like write it out, right? And they usually hide it, or they usually do this, but maybe one time they were, oh my God, okay, this is kind of embarrassing. Okay. I thought this person would be embarrassed for me saying this. Okay. They might have been drunk one time and like brought it out and like read it, you know, and like they needed some inspiration, you know what I mean, to like pleasure themselves, and they might have just like fallen asleep with it out or something like that. Oh my God, spirit guys, spirit, stop it, my spirit guys. Oh my God. Y'all stop. Okay, let's get it together. We are not children, okay? Oh my God. Oh God. My spirit guides are like, they're showing me literally a picture of somebody that's just like, and they just like fall asleep. Like, like literally fall asleep. And this my spirit guide is saying, got caught with your dick out. Like literally fell asleep right then. Like they were so satisfied, right? They just fell asleep right then. And then somebody came home or somebody walked in and was just like, what is going on here? Like somebody is like, clearly from how you fell asleep and how you're looking, I can tell what you were doing. So they were like, so what is this that you were reading? What is this that you were looking at? Right? And somebody picked it up and they're just like, you write erotic fiction? They're just like, I gotta take this, right? Okay. And they're reading through it and they're just like, somebody got mad. Okay. I don't know if this was their partner. I don't know if this is them that got mad that woke up and they're just like, what is this? Oh my God. For some of them, it's giving me like a friend of theirs or like a roommate or somebody like found it and was like, oh bro, what the fuck are you doing? Like, look, this guy got caught with his dick out, blah, blah, blah. Right. And they're like, what is this? And he took it and they're like, oh, this is so good. Like so-and-so writes erotic fiction. And it's kind of like, it's giving me almost like college, like making fun of somebody, like, oh, you fucking dork, look at you. Like, I don't know. It's weird. I don't necessarily don't like them, but like whoever it is, it's giving me a very much so like this person tried to embarrass this person. Okay. They tried to embarrass them. Maybe they even woke up and they were like, oh my God, shit, where's the book? Like, where is it? And it's giving me almost like a scene where they could have walked out on, and they're like, where did it go? I guess I put it up, and then like it's like they went to lunch or they went somewhere or they were next time they were hanging out with their friends, the person like pulled it out and started reading it and embarrassed the shit out of them. Or they walked in on another person reading it. Like, this is a general read, so the situation could vary for you guys, okay? For some of them, it was like a partner. It was like a girlfriend, boyfriend, spouse, something like that caught it and they're like, what the fuck is this? Who is this person? You know, because there was enough details in it that this person could tell, clearly you're not talking about me, right? Like the details of what this person looked like, or, you know, maybe they talked about their hair, you know, like say they're trying to say something about curly hair. Okay. Maybe they talked about pulling back your curly hair or doing something like that. And the person has like bone straight hair. They're like, I know you're not talking about me. So who is this that you're writing this fiction about? Right? Who is this that you're fantasizing about? Who is this that you're pleasuring yourself to? Because it's not me. Right? Or like I said, for some of them, like a friend or like a brother or like a roommate or something like that, like found it and started reading it and was like, who the fuck is this? Like, oh wow, that's so specific. Okay. Red, yes, red. Look, blush, red. Like I told you, like, right? Like this person is like, I got fucking embarrassed by this shit. This could be like a person that's in general like very masculine. So if somebody was like, if somebody told them that they wrote like erotic poetry, like people would be like, them? What do you mean? What do you mean? Like, okay, you know, I don't have any problem with it. Whatever, you know, like however, you know, however you got to get it out, right? There's nothing wrong with it. If that's what you need to do, get it out. Whatever, who cares, right? But apparently, you know, obviously this person would want it to stay private between just them, okay? Especially the whole... But anyway, yeah. Yes, right? I dream of you. What I said, right? For some of them, they were writing in a journal about very explicit dreams that they have about you, or their fantasies that they have about you, okay? And they're just like... Yeah, red. Okay, for some of you, you could have red hair, or this person could have red hair, okay? Or maybe perhaps their partner has red hair. Multiple choices came out. Okay, this earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay. I wouldn't think that some of them were so young. It's possible like a mother energy. Maybe they came... Oh, that's really embarrassing. But anyway, possible, you know. I don't know your situation, right? If you gotta live with your parents for something, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Boring. Yeah, this person could have been bored. Okay, or this person feels like their life is boring. We have to wait. Yeah, they could find their partner boring or something. It's like, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, student. Look, student, right? This person could be a student. All right, that was a situation and a half. Okay. Okay. You know, and in the end, you're like, okay. So I'm getting that for some of you, this person could be a friend of yours or something. And so the person that read it or the person that found it could recognize you, could like, maybe could recognize like the detail, like obviously it could be a person that knows you too. And they're like, you're talking about so-and-so. You're writing erotic poetry or erotic, like fictional, you know, like, or writing like erotic tales about you and so. Like, what? You know, like they know. Karmic cycle. I don't know. Okay, so fire sign, and Spirit wants me to hold more energy on this fire sign and this earth sign. Okay. Oh my gosh. Look where I cut that. Twin flame. Karmic cycle. So, right? Divine masculine, divine feminine. This fire sign, right? Look, fifth dimension. What did I say, right? This is connection beyond the physical, right? It's a psychic connection. This person could, maybe this person feels like the two of you like reach out to each other psychically in dreams. Soul tribe, right? This person feels very like psychically connected to you. Okay. Also, yeah, I just saw, yeah, inner child healing. I really feel like this person, that's why this person needs to do some inner child healing with their wounds from their past to heal some kind of commitment issues that they have, okay? Yeah, to manifest. I feel that this person is manifesting this connection. They want to manifest this connection or manifest a more healing connection, but Spirit is telling them, yeah, it's really a soul contract for this person to have to heal a lot of their like inner child wounds that they're dealing with first before they can like have a connection with you. Okay. It's very possible this person might have to have some kind of meeting with a soulmate energy. Okay. That doesn't have to be another lover, but just in general, you know, they're having to learn some things. Chaser. I really feel like this person is becoming, right? This person is in chaser energy. They want you. They want you really bad, but they have all these commitment issues of coming towards you. Okay. Tell me some more about this fire sign. What are they dealing with right now, Spirit? Look. In the 3D, okay, in the 5D, in their higher self, this person is already in union with you, with a twin flame, right? Divine feminine, divine masculine. That's how they feel. They feel like they are already in a union with you. They are having all of these dreams about the two of you having a life together, or about the two of you at least having a lot of, you know, very passionate dreams towards each other, or passionate scenes towards each other, right? And I feel like this person feels like they can't have you in the 3D right now, because in the 3D right now, they're in a karmic situation, okay? This person feels stuck. They still have to learn their lesson from this karmic situation that they're in. Projection. Be mindful of what you are projecting onto this connection. Is it them or is it your insecurities? Don't be guided by fear. right? A fear of commitment. This person is projecting a lot right now because of their fear of commitment to their divine feminine, okay? Or their divine masculine. Divine feminine, divine masculine. You know, you let the energy resonate as it does. It's your story. You know what's up, right? But for me, I'm getting that this fire sign is the divine masculine, or that they see themselves as the divine masculine, right? And that they feel like they're stuck in a karmic cycle right now, projecting a lot of this fear energy into leaving, into committing to a divine feminine here. Yeah, and they need to release, right? I said, right? They need to release a lot from their past. They need to release, do some serious inner child healing, right? I'm hearing parent wounds. This person might have a lot of parent wounds. It's part of their life purpose, right? It's part of this person's life purpose to go through this karmic cycle, right? Tell me about this earth sign energy. This person has issues about true love. This divine masculine does, or this fire sign energy does. What did you want to say about this earth sign energy, Spirit? That one barely wanted to come out. Full moon. Time to release, right? Release and give back. Yeah. Like, I really feel like Spirit is trying to tell this person that the karmic cycle that they are in with this earth sign energy has come to a close. Like, it's time. It's the completion, right? Like, time has come to an end with this earth sign energy. Okay. Chaser. Yeah. They're just like, now this fire sign is turning into the chaser energy. Okay. Someone is holding on, let go, and surrender to the divine. Have faith. Yeah, have faith in yourself. I really feel like this for some reason, this fire sign, even though they have a fear of commitment, they are really holding on to this earth sign energy. This person needs to learn healthy boundaries, right? This person has yet to learn healthy boundaries. Which is why this karmic cycle has not ended with this earth sign energy. Empath. You can feel others' emotions, stay positive, and release any fears that or any feelings that aren't yours. I really feel like this fire sign energy feels how much. This fire sign energy is very empathetic towards the way that this earth sign feels, okay? Or also, too, I really feel like this earth sign, too, right? They know how this fire sign feels about this divine feminine. They know how they feel. They know them very well. They could have been in a relationship for a very long time, okay? But they know, right? They know how this fire sign feels. They know how they operate. They know how they think. They know how they feel about this divine energy, right? This divine feminine energy. Kundalini awakening, okay? Ooh. This earth sign energy is going, or, okay, I feel like the feelings could be very, very, very intense between this earth sign and this fire sign energy, because this earth sign was a soulmate energy that was supposed to come into this fire sign's life and create a Kundalini awakening, okay? That's why this fire sign energy has all this extra sexual energy, because they have gone through a Kundalini awakening, okay? Like, I'm hearing at first, like, or maybe still even now, the intimate connection between these two people is like fire, right? Like, it's really, really hot. It burns really passionately, right? But however, obviously, this fire sign energy, this situation with this person has turned karmic, because it's very possible, right, that because this earth sign energy was supposed to come into this fire sign energy's life and like awaken them, spiritually awaken them, cause this Kundalini awakening, it feels very much so like, oh, this must be my soulmate. This must be the person that I'm supposed to be with. That's really clear. I have so much intense energy between this person, when I really feel like this earth sign energy came into this fire sign energy's life to awaken, right, this Kundalini energy within them. They were an activator to this person, right? This person was a soulmate to this person, but this situation has turned karmic because this fire sign energy refuses to let go, or this earth sign energy refuses to let go of the fire sign, right? Some people are supposed to come into our lives. They wake us up. We go through awakening with them, right? And then we are supposed to leave them. They leave us. We leave them. We go on to be with other people, right? Or we go on to experience other things in life. But the situation turns karmic, right, when you refuse to let go, right? Because letting go and understanding that things end in divine time, that there is a beginning and an ending to every cycle, right? The full moon energy, right? It is the climax of this of this relationship between, or whatever this situationship is, or whatever it is between the two of them, has already come to an end, and spirit is telling, okay, let go. Okay, surrender. Okay, let go. Okay, let go. Okay, let go. And this fire sign energy refuses to let go. I really feel like it's back and forth. They're refusing to let go of each other. I'm hearing a lot of like fighting, a lot of arguing, a lot of passion. Oh, are we fighting to make up? Is this toxic, right? So they fight, and that evolves into make-up sex, right? And it's really passionate and it's really crazy because they're causing like this Kundalini awakening within each other, right? Okay, yeah. Fifth dimension, yeah. It's causing this awakening, right? And it's causing a spiritual awakening, right? And so when we experience such intense connections with people like this, we can think, oh, this is it. This is my forever partner. This is my wife. This is my husband. Clearly, I've never felt such an intense connection with anybody else in my life. Clearly, this is the person that I'm supposed to be with, right? That's not always true, right? We have soulmates that come into our lives that wake us up, to teach us things, that activate us, right? And then at some point, we are supposed to let go and move on to our next soulmate relationship that we were supposed to have with somebody else, right? But then we can get stuck in those cycles. We can get stuck in, no, clear, like, I feel such an intense connection between this person, right? And then you don't let go, and you don't let go, and you don't let go, even when spirit is telling you it's time, move on, let go, right? And they can tell you that through so many, right? But because this fire sign has such a fear of commitment, they have a fear of letting go of this person and moving on to the next person, right? Spirit is telling them, like, it's time. Like, it's time. Release the past. It's time for you to have these healthy boundaries. Let go. This earth sign is supposed to go on to be in a relationship with somebody else. You were supposed to go on to be in a relationship with somebody else. This person is thinking, this person is my true love. They are the real thing, right? Maybe it's the longest and most intense and most healthy relationship, at one point at least, that this person has ever had. So they're like, no, like, I don't want to let go of this. What else is out there? Who else? Who? I'm supposed to leave this relationship that I feel this intense connection with to just go to be by myself, or go be on with nobody, when it's like spirit is trying to tell this person, let go, right? You're having such intense dreams about other people. This fire sign could be saying, well, they're just dreams. They're just fantasies. Why would I let go of something tangible right here, a relationship that I have, just to go be, or to go be, or to chase after, or to go be with a fantasy, right? It's very possible, okay, that for some of you, this fire sign doesn't even know who you are, right? Maybe they've seen you. Maybe, they haven't, like I said, or I said that they know in the past that you guys have had a friends plus situation, or you've had like a situationship, but they're like, why would I let go of a serious relationship to go be with somebody that I don't even know if they want to be with me, or to go be with somebody that I've only kept as like a hookup or something like that. Like, why would I do that, right? Or when I am projecting that all this is a fantasy, all this is with this other person that I'm having all these dreams and all these sexual that's it, right? But I'm getting that for some of you, they kind of know you, but they don't know you. Or for some of them, you are just like a person that they dream about, right? They don't even really know you. They kind of just know your essence. They know you in the 5D. Maybe they know how you look on the 5D, because it's completely possible that when we project ourselves into other people, when we project ourselves into other spaces, we look different, or we look like we did in a past life relationship with this person, right? And this person's like, I don't even know who this person is. Why would I leave to go chase after some dream girl or dream boy or somebody that I have in my dreams? Yes, this feels like an intense connection, but it's just somebody I have dreams about. Like, why would I let go of a relationship for somebody I'm dreaming about? That makes no sense. That's how this makes no sense. So that's why this person is coming out with this control issue, because spirit is saying, let go. We are trying to show you, right? We are trying to show you that there is somebody else out there, that there's somebody else. It doesn't mean that this past person is like a negative or a bad person, and that could really be it, right? This person could be really sweet. They could be really nice. They could, be a very positive person, and they have been a very positive influence on this fire sign's life, right? And they're like, why would I let go of this person? And spirit is saying, because you are supposed to be with somebody else. This earth sign has somebody else that they're supposed to go be with, and so do you, right? And so the two of them might be like, why would we let go of each other? But this situation has turned karmic, the situation has turned karmic, and I feel like this person knows this. That's why they're fighting. That's why they do certain things, right? Or like I said, you know, everything was pretty much okay, but then they found this notebook, or they found these fantasies, or they found this person's journal, right? It was like an invasion of privacy moment here that happened, okay? Where this person was just like, who the fuck is this that you're dreaming about? You know, you're writing these big long journal entries about how you're remembering a whole life with somebody else, and you fantasize about them, and you want them so much, and it's such an intense connection, and you feel like this, and you feel like, who the fuck even is this, right? It's not me. Who the fuck are you dreaming about? Who the fuck are you having all of these, you know, these signs and symbols? What the fuck are you talking about? You know, and this fire sign might not even be able to contextualize it, because it's like, I don't even know, right? But I dream about them every single night, right? I see them. I see flashes of their face. I see their smile. I smell them. You know, I see people that kind of remind me of them in real life, and I get like this feeling like in my chest, and I don't know how to say it. I don't know what I'm going through, right? I don't know what's happening. This person went through an awakening, and because this person has come through an awakening and they've come closer to their higher self is trying to tell them, you have a divine counterpart out there that you are supposed to be going out there and finding. Stop fucking around with this past person, because it's turning into a karmic situation here, right? A situation turns karmic when we don't learn the lesson and we won't let go, right? Right? Let go of the past. Release the past, right? Like I said, this person needs to learn to have some kind of healthy boundaries. This person could, I really feel like this situation with this person has turned codependent, because I feel like this fire sign is like, who else would I go be with? This is the best relationship, or the most intense relationship, or something like that I've ever had, right? And in a logical sense, it makes sense. But on a spiritual side of things, it gives you a deeper context to what exactly is actually happening here, right? This fire sign needs to do spirit work, needs to do shadow work, right? Right? There's a tower. They are really avoiding this tower that is going to happen, right? It is going to happen. Something's going to happen here, right? Damn. People, take this person under your wing. You are here to guide them on their divine path. Be patient and kind. Yeah, I feel like this fire sign, yeah. What did I say? Separation, right? There is a separation that's supposed to happen, and it's part of their life purpose. It's like, hey, we understand. Couples can come to a, sorry, I can barely say that word. I know the word and I know what it means, but it's hard for me. It's a way that's hard for me to say. Anyway, they can split up and be like, yeah, we can go our both ways. It can, we can go our both ways. I don't hate you. There's nothing. Our relationship is just done here, right? And I feel like this couple has been dipping and dodging, releasing this, right? Letting go of it. They could be, kind of breaking up and then coming back together, breaking up and coming back together, having fights when they never used to have fights before, and it's like little things are like, it's little things that spirit is like getting into them and like causing fights and causing stuff, because it's like, let go. See that this situation is turning toxic. See that this situation is turning karmic for you, right? Magician, you are connected to elemental magic. Manifest the reality that you seek, right? There is another reality that both of these people are supposed to be living in, and unbeknownst to them, all these dreams, right? These dreams that this fire sign is having, these dreams that this fire sign is writing, the writing, the journaling, all of that, it's scripting. Without this fire sign realizing it, for some of them kind of know about scripting, or kind of know about that stuff. Unbeknownst to this fire sign, all they're having these dreams, and then they're dreaming about their divine connection that they're supposed to be having, right? And then they're writing and writing and writing and journaling and journaling and journaling, and they're scripting, right? They're scripting and manifesting that this connection's over, right? And their conscious mind has not caught up to their 5D self, telling them it's over, right? It's over. Let go. Move on. It's okay. Let go, right? They're scripting and they're manifesting, right? This fire sign is manifesting this connection with this person that they're dreaming, that they're writing, they're journaling, in their dreams, they're dreaming and dreaming and dreaming, and then writing and writing and writing, and they're scripting, right? They're manifesting this person into their life. It's, and that's the way their 5D self is trying to reach out and connect to them, saying, wake up, Wake up, right? Wake up, wake up, wake up. This is the person. There is another person out there that you have a divine life purpose that you are supposed to go be with, right? What I'm hearing like the soul contract card is right. I'm seeing that, right? Like what promises does your soul need to keep? I made a promise in the 5D before you came here and incarnated. I will find you. I will protect you. I will be your mate. That's the promise this fire sign made. And now they are having all these dreams and all this that's reminding them, hey, you made a promise. Hey, there's somebody else you're supposed to be with. Hey, you had lessons that you needed to learn from this earth sign, but now it's time to let them go, right? You are supposed to be doing something else. Their 5D self, their spirit guides are coming to them in dreams, sending, even if they don't know who you are, collective, they are sending and casting. So, ooh, okay. This might be a little like, ooh, that's kind of creepy. But for some of them, their spirit guides are either projecting an image of you into this person's dream, or their spirit guides are showing up in their dreams looking like you, collective, and being like, saying things like, I love you, come to me, like, aren't you supposed to be coming towards me? Like, I thought that you loved me. I thought that you made a promise to be with me. Things like that. And this person is just like feeling all kind of types of way. And it's the way their spirit guides are kind of trying to be like, hey, 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 hey. And their 5D self is trying to be like, hello, knock, knock, knock. Hello, wake up. There's somebody else that you're supposed to be with. Damn. And unbeknownst to them, they manifested. This fire sign subconsciously manifested this person finding this, or their spirit guides did, right? Their spirit guides manifested this situation to unfold so that this earth sign could be like, what the fuck? This huge fight that they've had over this, it was their spirit guides that, and to this earth sign's higher self and this fire sign's higher self being like, dude, we've got to separate away from each other. We've got to get us to catch up. Like, this might be painful, right? It's a tower, right? Spirit saying they give you choices, right? They give you choices in life. They tell you, hey, it's time to let go. Hey, it's time to move on. Hey, it's time to be with somebody else. And then when you won't, right? They will start doing things, right? They will start influencing you. They will start making fights happen. They will start showing you. They will influence your partner, maybe perhaps to cheat on you or say something really doggish to you or something like that hurts your feelings. And spirit will get bigger and bigger and bigger until they will manifest something huge, a tower moment that happened. This person finding this journal or finding these text messages or finding whatever it was that this person was scripting, writing out, being like, what the fuck is this? And being very hurt and being like, and spirit is trying to tell them, we don't want you to have to go through it like this. You can make this choice or you can do it the hard, painful way, right? But you can make the choice with your will, right? With your willpower to, okay, I'm getting the intuitive hints that it's time for me to do this, that it's time for this to happen. Or we can manifest a huge fight to happen, right? We don't want it to go down that way, but we have got to get you to do what you are supposed to be doing, to walking down your soul's true path, right? Psychic connection, right? Hello? Life's purpose, right? You are discovering your life's true purpose. You are fulfilling your contracts and healing your trauma. Keep your head up. This path takes time, right? Like, you are learning to walk down your soul's true path. Like, it's time. Right? Healing karmic cycle, right? Surrender. Let go, right? Forgive yourself, right? Soul contract, right? You have both chosen this path and made an agreement. What is your lesson? What promise does your soul need to keep? You and this earth sign made a soul contract together. Hey, we'll come into each other's lives. We'll cause a Kundalini awakening. It'll be a really intense connection. We'll teach each other how to love each other. Then when the time comes, we'll let go and go on and be with our divine counterparts, or we'll go on and be with our life partners so that we can fulfill the next stage of our journey in this lifetime. Cool, thanks, right? But these people aren't letting go of each other. And they know. It's like, spirit's like, be honest. Be honest with yourself. Radical self-honesty is required for this journey. Turn inward and listen to your soul's true path. Right? For some of you, you might be this earth sign or this fire sign, and you're watching this post you guys already breaking up, and you're like, why? Now you know why. Or you've been feeling or dreaming, it's time to go, it's time to leave. Oh, this person is so sweet, they're so nice. Why would I break up with them? you know, because you've learned all the lessons that you need to learn from this person, because this person has fulfilled their purpose in your life, and it is time to let go. It's time to move on. It's okay. There will be another. You know, it is, and it's beautiful. Be grateful. There's nothing wrong with it, right? There's nothing wrong with the relation. Oh, well, you know, with the relationship, right? I'm really getting here. It's so nice to channel this kind of energy between people, right? That the fact that it's kind of like, I know it's time for me to let go, but I just love them so much, or they're so cute, our sex was really good, you know, it's really convenient. I know we have animals together. I love their parents. I love their family. They love my family loves them, you know. Everybody, all of our friends and family see us together. We look good together. People approve of us being together, but it just feels like time. You know, it just feels like time to let go. I had a conversation with somebody one time when they were going through a breakup, and they were just like, or they were deciding whether or not they should break up with a person that they were with. And they were like, but they're such a good person and they're so sweet, you know? And I told that person, you know, just because somebody is a good person doesn't mean they're the right person for you. And sometime in our society, it can be so hard to accept that, right? Oh, you should be grateful. You have a good man or you have a good woman. You should be grateful. They're so there for you, and they're so, doesn't mean that they're right, right? It's about being grateful for the fact that, wow, I had a really great relationship together. I went to college with this couple that was together. They were really cute. They were really happy. All of us loved them together, right? And then they broke up, and everybody was like, you guys were such a cute couple. And we were talking to the girl in the relationship, and she was just like, yeah, he's a good man. He's just not my man. He's just not the one for me, right? It is completely possible that we can realize that, you know, we've done all the growing that we're going to do together, and that we're supposed to go and be with other people, right? Not every breakup has to be, you know, toxic. Not every breakup has to be yelling and screaming and, this is a terrible, horrible relationship. So that, you know, or they cheated on me, or I cheated. Not every breakup has to be like that. Some people can just both kind of be like, it's time, isn't it? It's time for us to move on. You're a beautiful person. You know, I love you. I want the best for you, but I don't feel like that's me. You know, you deserve to be with somebody who loves you in a way that I just don't anymore, or that I can't. People grow apart. It just happens. And I really feel like that's the situation that was happening here. I do feel like, unfortunately, some big blow up happened, a tower moment happened here between this couple because of some other, because again, it turned karmic. The situation turned karmic because when the time came for them both just to kind of be like, okay, it's time, isn't it? They didn't let go. Because again, they were being so empathic. They were like, I know this person loves me so much. I know this person, sees so much in me, and sees a future together, and we were building a future together, and we were going to get married, or we were going to do this, and our families ship us together, right? And, and we have a house together, or we live together, or we have animals together, or it's just, but it's like, are those things reasons to stay with somebody for the rest of your life? Oh, we have a house together. Oh, but we have animals together, which I know that can be hard, right? Or, oh, our families love us together. Is that a reason to stay with somebody? I'm not really picking up that there's children involved, but what if there were? Is it worth it to bring children into a relationship? And somebody could be looking at this person like, you'd be a really great mother. And it doesn't mean that I wouldn't be so blessed to have you be the mother of my children, but that doesn't, but I don't, but it's not you. It's just not you. And it's like, and it is like a situation, right? Like, don't stay with me just because you know that I love you. Don't stay with me just because I'm a good person and I don't deserve to be broke up with. No. No, but you deserve to be happy. And I deserve to be with somebody who really, truly wants to be with me. Right? Healing yourself. Union. Right? This was a very healing union for the two of these people, right? I feel like they learned a lot from each other, but the situation just turned karmic, right? Right? There was shadow work. These two people unlocked the shadow work that each other needed to do. They unlocked a lot of their true life purpose. And a lot of times we can convince ourselves that because a relationship is really intense, or because we do a lot of growing with somebody being in our life, or because somebody, you know, oh, they really turned around my life. They really taught me what it felt like to be really loved, or, you know, I really love this person more than I ever loved anybody I've ever been in a relationship with. All of those things are fantastic, and there's such good reasons to be grateful, right? That you had a nice, loving, lovely relationship with somebody, but they're not reasons to stay together, right? And it could take a long time for you to mature to the point where you get that about yourself. Like, I love this person, but that doesn't mean I'm in love with them, right? And I really feel like that's where this relationship went. This relationship went to a part where it was like, you know, like we're just growing apart, and I just don't think you're the one. I just don't think you're the one I'm supposed to be with. That doesn't mean that you won't be a great partner to the right one. I just don't think I'm it, right? I just don't think you're it. And spirit is trying to tell this person, you're right, they're not, you know? That doesn't mean they're a terrible person. It just means that they're not the one you're actually really supposed to be with, right? And I'm sure this earth sign, whoever they are, you know, I'm sure that they have a divine counterpart out there somewhere too. I know for sure, or they have a life partner that they are supposed to be with. I know for sure that this fire sign does. This fire sign is a divine masculine. They have a divine feminine out there waiting for them. Yeah. Right? Eight of Cups in reverse, but they just refuse to walk away. Right? Spirit is saying, free yourself. Eight of Swords. This is something that you needed to free yourself. You were stuck, right? You're stuck in the mindset of, I can't walk away. I can't leave this person. They love me so much. I'm their everything. I'm their world. You know, we have all the excuses listed all day long, right? But it's this and it's that, and our friends and our family, and we all love each other, and we look perfect together, and everybody ships us together. Hello, Emperor. But you are a divine counterpart, and you're denying that. You're lying to yourself about it. Honesty, right? This journey requires radical self-honesty, right? You're a great person. You're just not the person for me. Ten of Swords. It's time to lay this to rest, right? Dang. And it can, and sometimes, you know, and it can be even harder. It can be even harder when, you know, it's a good relationship, you know, and you're like, they're just not quite the one, you know? It can be even harder to let go of that situation, right? In a situation, in a relationship that could have ended amicably, I almost said it, right? Could turn really karmic, and could turn hateful, and could turn, you know, into a situation like that if you don't eventually let go, if you don't follow what Spirit's really trying to tell you, right? Spirit is trying to tell you, right? That fish could jump, you know, sometimes you just fall out of love with people. You know, it could have really hurt too, right? Like when this earth sign found this, they could have been like, that is so painful to me. Like, what the fuck? And I'm sure that it was, right? But it's not necessarily like it was this fire sign's fault or this emperor's fault, right? But I really felt like they felt very guilty about it. They felt very guilty about it. Yeah, Page of Wands in reverse, right? Really bad news here. Like, damn, I can't believe that person, right? It was bad news for this earth sign that they experienced this with this person. Shit. King of Cups. Yeah, I just don't love you the way that I used to. And I really felt like a little bit too, honestly, this earth sign was using a little bit of emotional manipulation as well, right? This earth sign knew that it was over, but they knew, right? I said they know this person. They've been with them long enough. They know. They did what they had to do to keep this person with them, right? They could have cried. They could have, but we're together. You said you loved me. You said I was your soulmate, or you said we were supposed to be together, and I thought this and I thought that, right? And this situation turned karmic, and this emperor just didn't leave, right? Didn't leave this situation, even though they knew, right? Exactly. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. Five of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. They fought becoming single. They fought getting, fighting this codependency from breaking away from this person. They fought from gaining their independence from this person. Said like it's not right, and they're too sweet, and they're so nice, and they've been there for me, and they helped me. For some of them, I'm hearing got me sober. For some of them, they got this person sober. Okay. But here, Queen of Wands in reverse, misjudging the situation, okay? Well, I'm hearing outside source too. This person, whoever this earth sign is, they could have had an energy here. Could be an outside energy, could be a friend or a family member or somebody that stepped in that was like, how dare you? How dare you? They're so sweet and they're always so nice. They're nice to you. And, somebody that this earth sign opened up to about it. And they're like, how could you? Like, shame on you, Emperor. Like, how could you do this? How could you? This seems like a lot, right? Like, how could you fantasize about this person? That's shame on you. Like I said, for some of them, it could be right that, like I said, they know you, like the couple both knows you, and they're just like, how could you do this? Like, and I really feel like this earth sign turned very judgmental. They turned very harsh. They turned very, the situation turned karmic, right? Like they were like, what the fuck? They could have even turned vindictive, like they wanted to hurt this emperor. Like, okay, like it's like a situation where somebody like might cheat on somebody, or they might catch them fantasizing or doing something about somebody else, and they're like, it's okay, I forgive you, come back. But it's like constantly having to pay for it. Well, where are you going? Who are you being? Right? This earth sign could have turned very kind of like controlling in the situation. Like, where are you going? Who are you being? Who are you talking with? Well, delete all the women, right? Delete everybody's number out of your phone, right? Because of their paranoia about the situation, right? Delete this person, block them, move away. You can't be friends with them anymore. You can't talk to this person anymore. Um, this situation definitely turned karmic. Things could have got nasty. This earth sign could have even got kind of, the pain of this really could have turned this person kind of vindictive, right? They could have done things, they could have said things, it's like, excuse me, get down. They're like, how long, right? And this emperor got into an energy where like, how long am I going to have to pay for that mistake? How many times am I going to have to apologize? How long am I going to have to do that? Like, tell me, Yeah. Yeah, and six of cups in reverse. Like this situation, it's coming to a natural end. It's time to let go. Like, okay, it's time to move on. This person is definitely feeling it's not the way that it used to be. This emperor could have been staying because they were still in love with the past version of this person, right? But the magic was gone. The illusion was shattered. This emperor did something, and it really, really, really hurt this person's feelings, right? And instead of them separating, right, they tried to put a band-aid over it and pretend like the pain wasn't there. They tried to pretend like, it's kind of like a situation where it's like, we know this is over, but we're going to stay together, or or like this earth sign could have been like, I don't want you to go on and be with somebody else. It's not fair. I was there for you. I helped you get better. I helped heal you. I helped make you better. And then you're going to go give your better version of yourself to somebody else. That's bullshit, right? Yeah, lots of talking, lots of back and forth. Yeah, even with that archer there, that side, like lots of monitoring who, especially if this person is a Sagittarius, really monitoring who this person is with. But with them showing up, they definitely could be an Aries as well, with the Emperor showing up. I'm not gonna take these because these, yeah, what did I say, right? Tower. It's a huge tower. Yes, look, it was a huge tower moment here, right? Right, where it's like, who else is involved in this, or like somebody else got involved in this situation. Look at this. The moon and the sun, right? The moon and the sun are also the representation of the divine feminine, divine masculine as well energy, right? Masculine energy, feminine energy, right? And also the moon and the sun are both about, you know, it's kind of like this confusion, the night and the day at the same time, and awakening at the same time. Also kind of like the moon coming out here is like illusions and mysteries, and then the sun illuminating, right? Illuminating these illusions, these mysteries. Oh, so this is who you've been dreaming. Oh, you've been looking distantly, right? So it's like, it's been brewing for a while. This earth sign has seen this divine or this emperor kind of staring off into space, right? They might see them staring off into space. They might feel, you know, the intimacy in their relationship kind of dwindling. They might feel that this person is kind of like, and they're like, oh, so this is who you've been fantasizing about. So this is who you're getting off to. So this is who, you know, so it could be definitely a situation here, right? I said that, right? Queen of Cups, that this fire sign energy sees you, collective. I'm getting that a lot of you are going to be the divine feminine in this situation, sees you as, you know, as this Queen of Cups energy, right? The Lovers, right? This person is fantasizing, and the spirit has sent this person the visions forward, right? The illusions. They can't exactly see who they are. They know you. They know your energy. For some of them, they do know about you, or okay, or they found out about you. They don't. It gives me like this illusion, like the two of you aren't that close, like you aren't that close, or you don't know each other that well, or perhaps maybe just know each other through a distance, or through social media, or through friends, kind of energy, okay? But this isn't giving me energy of somebody that you've been in a relationship with before, okay? And this divine masculine here is fantasizing, right? About here, right? About offering, right? This apple, this taking, right? This divine masculine is looking at this divine feminine like forbidden fruit, right? Here, you should take this forbidden fruit, and they're kind of looking at them like, should I do this? Am I creating a sin here? Am I sinning thinking about this person instead of thinking about my spouse, or thinking about the person that I'm already in a commitment with, or in a relationship with, right? Or it's like I said, this dream person here, right? See how Archangel Michael is here, right? In this, and then kind of these clouds are representing like the kind of fogginess, the dream between the two of you, right? They could have dreams about the two of you being in a field together, the two of you, right? Again, being in the nude together, right? Or being in that kind of situation with each other, right? They kind of have this kind of dream where they know, right? Also here, like the two of you, your higher selves coming in together, coming into union. They feel the mounting pressure, or like the, you know, what is supposed to be happening between the two of you. They feel that the pressure of that mounting up, building up. They see you as this Queen of Cups. They want to, you know, Three of Cups can also be getting married to you, right? They feel this tower coming along, and they feel the truth rising in themselves, right? With that King of Swords, they know how they feel, but they're lying to themselves, right? The World card in reverse. They refuse to leave a cycle, or they refuse to let go, right? But they know, right? Seven of Cups in reverse. They know that perhaps maybe they chose the wrong choice, or chose the wrong option to go down, or they know that choosing not to leave this relationship is the mistake, but it's like guilt, like they feel bad, they don't want to hurt this person's feelings, or they don't want to hurt this person again, right? It's like right, I made a promise that I won't do this again, or that I won't do this, or that I'll stay with them, or that we'll be together forever, or something like that. And it's like this masculine energy is like, I don't want to break that promise, but I know who I'm actually supposed to be with. I know that I'm actually supposed to be going towards somebody else. And this has been a slow tower moment building up between these two people. And now it's here, a raging fire striking, right? Right? I said the spirit had to step in here and say, psh, it is time. It's time. Hangman in reverse. It's time for you to get out of this cycle. It's time for you to relieve yourself. It's time to get unstuck from this situation, right? Four of Swords. I said that right earlier. This Four of Swords energy, right? And spirit is saying Four of Swords in reverse. It's time, right? It's time to stop, right? You have been in a situation of inaction, and it's time for you to take action. It's time for you to come out of this submissive role and step into a active masculine role, right? You are the emperor. It's time for you to make the move here, right? And step forward and make a choice, right? Make a choice. And it's really not choosing between this past karmic person and, and divine feminine. It can feel like that on the surface, but the real choice is choosing to stay in a karmic cycle, and choosing to not evolve, choosing to silence their truth, choosing to make this like a head over heart, like do the logical thing over what their heart, their mind, their soul, their intuition is telling them to do, versus choosing to do that, right? Choosing to make that leap of faith, to take that leap that spirit keeps trying to tell them to make, right? All right, I find that interesting here too, right? That it's like here, it's like a man strung up and a woman is helping them, right? And then here, it's a woman grieving over this man, right? I feel a big thing here, like, like I said, I feel like this emperor feels guilty for leaving this karmic, because I feel like this karmic helped this masculine when they were down and out, right? Helped this masculine get back together, healed them, right? But I feel like here on the other side, this divine feminine here is kind of putting to rest, or kind of like grieving this past version of this masculine, the person they know they're supposed to be with. It's like grieving over a statue, or grieving over somebody who's passed over. It's like grieving over somebody that hasn't come into their life yet, or grieving over into somebody that they feel like they've lost, or that, it's like this feeling of, it's like this feeling of knowing. Yeah. But guilt is not a reason to stay with somebody. It's really a disservice, right? And I really feel like too that spirit is really inspiring this karmic energy, right? Because the divine masculine's like, they're so sweet, they're so nice, they're so this, they're so that. And so spirit's like, okay, I'm going to show you that this person is not the person you think they are. They're actually, or, I'm going to really inspire this person to become very vindictive, to become very, clingy and harsh, mean, right? Queen of Swords in reverse. Damn. Strength in reverse. Taking this person's strength away. Keeping, how? Like, what happened? Like, I mean, I know what happened, but I'm like, dude, this earth signs, their personality did like a complete 180. I mean, that can happen, right? When a tower moment happens here, and it's like the love that they have for this person turned into envy, turned into rage, turned into jealousy, turned into, because they had such a strong connection to this masculine energy, they're like, oh, you become an emperor and now you want to leave me? I'm not just your come up, right? Like feeding their insecurities. Like at one point, this person built this emperor up, but now they're a person that actually causes a lot of insecurity within them. And the thing about it is the earth sign is fighting their own independence as well. They don't want to be by themselves. They won't stay by themselves, but they're rejecting. They'd rather hold on to somebody that doesn't love them than go be independent, go do their own healing, and go be with somebody who, actually wants to be with them. 10 of Wands. Spirit is trying to tell this person, lay down your burdens. They're like this, again, right? This connection has become burdensome. Lay down your burdens. Let go, right? It's just feeding your insecurities. It fed a lot of this earth sign's insecurities that this person was fantasizing or wanting somebody else, or supposed to be with somebody else. Exactly. Nine of Swords. And this turned this person very angry. See how this person is here? fighting. Like they have that sword, they just like threw that shield to the side, and it's like shaped like a heart too, and they're like stabbing, vengeful. It turned this person's vengeful. It's reminding me of the Three of Swords. And yeah, here, Knight of Pentacles. If you're gonna leave me, I'm gonna slow you down. I'm not gonna let you go so easy, right? Six of Swords, right? You want to go, and it's like driving this emperor to leave. The more that this person does whatever it is they do to hold this emperor back, the more it's like, oh, this isn't what I thought it was anymore. This situation has changed. It's not the way that it used to be. Our love isn't the same as it used to be, right? Our situation isn't the same as it used to be. How long do I have to pay for a mistake? Or how long, you know, again, like I said, a karmic situation can turn any relationship very karmic, right? Because me and my ex, our relationship didn't always start off as toxic as some of the things I've talked to you guys about, right? It started off really sweet and really nice, kind of, you know, but it turned very karmic, right? When the two of us weren't letting go of each other, weren't moving on from each other, just wouldn't break up with each other, just fighting and fighting for hours. We would stay up till 5 o'clock in the morning when both of us had to get up and go to work the next day, just arguing and fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting, trying to figure out something. And it was just going around and around and around and around in a circle, right? Like karmic. And I really feel kind of like that's what's marrying in this person's relationship, or it was. You know, for some of them, they've left. For some of them, you know, they're still deciding to. They're getting over it. This could be this masculine really like looking back and kind of thinking back, like I said, on this relationship, being like, wow, it started off so nice, so kind, right? Damn, that just reminded me of that Bruno Mars song, that Smoking Out the Window song. Because in the very beginning, Bootsy Collins comes in and is like, damn, what happened? This relationship started off so sweet, so nice, you know? What happened between us? Like, it used to be so nice, right? But it's not the way that it was. Six of Cups in reverse. It's not the way that it started out. It's not the way that it is anymore. Because Spirit can say, right? That was the choice. The way I was talking about before, how I was like, oh, they're actually sweet, they're very nice, and they just kind of like break up, like, okay, it's time, and they naturally move on from each other. You can have that choice, or Spirit can bring in a tower. Tower, then things turn real nice, real ugly, real nasty, real, you know, like vengeful. Yeah, things are out of control. It's unbalanced. You know, it's like, I can't handle this. I can't handle staying in a relationship with you in my waking hour and then going to sleep, and it's like being in a relationship with somebody else, being in the relationship I actually want to be in when I'm sleeping, or fantasizing, or, you know, envisioning this whole future with somebody else while I'm staying in a relationship with you. Hello, Empress. I mean, and I'm not saying that it's not very hurtful, because I'm sure that it is. This karmic knows this. You know, as a, you know, this person is intuitive. As a woman, you know when a man or when your partner wants to be with somebody else. You know when they're not looking at you the same, when they're not talking about you the same, when they're not making love to you the same. You know when your partner wants to go be with somebody else, or when your partner is giving their attention, or giving their love, or giving their mind space to somebody else. You can feel it. Justice. Spirit had to step in here to balance out the situation. And what did they do? Like I said, Queen of Swords. They turned this karmic very nasty, right? But I feel like that this karmic will move on and be in a different relationship with somebody else. And eventually the hurt and the pain, they'll go be with somebody else. They'll learn how to let go of their hurt and their pain, right? And they will go be in a relationship that in the end will turn out much more fruitful, which will turn much more, yeah, King of Pentacles, right? This karmic has a King of Pentacles to go be in a relationship with, right? It'll start slow, Knight of Pentacles, but it'll turn into a King of Pentacles situation here. They have another partner to go be with, right? They are a earth sign, feminine, right? Queen of Pentacles, right? A Queen of Pentacles will come out. You have a King of Pentacles. You have a mate that you're supposed to go be with, right? You have a soulmate. You have a lifetime partner that this earth sign is supposed to go be with. This person might already even be in this earth sign's life and they've just been denying them because they've been focusing on this emperor so much, right? Wanting them, not letting go of them. And Spirit is trying to tell you what we're actually trying to do here is bring in. It feels uncomfortable because the two of you are not supposed to be together anymore, right? We're actually trying to bring in justice to the two of you, right? We are trying to bring in that justice for you guys. You are supposed to go on and be with a King of Pentacles. And like I said, this Emperor is supposed to go on and be with an Empress. The two of you have other people that if you will just let go of each other, learn the lesson, heal, and move on and go be with other people, the two of you will move on from this very relationship that's turned karmic and toxic and go be with people that actually make you happy, right? Just let go, right? Face any kind of fears or demons, or face any kind of fears that you have of letting go, of fears of commitment, of not, of acting foolish, looking like a fool, letting go of this situation, Maybe they made a big show out of being each other's soulmates, or made a big show out of, they don't want to look embarrassed and they don't want to look like, oh, I chose to be with the wrong person in front of their friends and their families. And, it'd be embarrassing to break up with them and to do all of this, and they'd have to explain to people over and over again, no, we broke up. No, we just moved on. No, it was kind of toxic. No, this was happening. No, that was happening. Or maybe they felt like, this earth sign felt like, oh, this emperor made me look like a fool because here they are fantasizing and wanting to go be with somebody else, right? And here I am looking like a fool, being, taking care of them and being with them. And, or like I said, right? Like this earth sign was a soulmate person supposed to come into this emperor's life here, right? And help them heal. And now they feel like, oh, now I'm your fool, right? You upgraded from whatever this emperor was before up to an emperor while you were in a relationship with me, and then you go on and be with somebody else. I look like the fool. I look like the come up. I look like the person that was there with you before you blew up, before you got your money, or before you did all of this, before you came up, and I want to be there for the end. I don't want to just be with you while you turn into an emperor and then have to go be with somebody else, right? But the situation here is Spirit is saying, hey, earth sign, thank you so much for helping this masculine turn into an emperor. Now, if you let go and you learn your lessons and you heal, you'll go be with that King of Pentacles that you want so bad, right? You'll go be with that person who is stable, who is loving, who will take care of you, who will be that foundational person for you, right? But the two of them, right, both of them, healthy boundaries, have these issues that they need to work on, have these fears from their childhood, this inner childhood, the shadow work that they need to both work on, right? That's why they came into each other's lives, so that they could have that intense connection, they could go through the awakening, they could both kind of glow up when they were together, and then to realize, oh, I can glow up on my own. I am not dependent on this other person, right, to have that, to have this, right? This earth sign might even feel like, I can't make it without you. Like, how can I make it without you? You can. You are Nine of Pentacles. Shit. You're Nine of Pentacles, baby. You can go make it on your own and be fierce and independent and just badass on your own, right? And then when you go be that badass chick on your own, or that badass dude on your own, you're going to get in a relationship with the person that's just as badass as you are, right? But I really felt like it hurt, right? And it does hurt. It does hurt to feel like, oh, this is the one, this is the person I'm going to be with. And then you end up having to break up with that person. You end up having to move on with that person. You end up having to go around and tell all your friends and your family. I mean, you don't have to tell them your business, but you end up having to go around and tell your friends, your family, no, they weren't the one. No, it actually got toxic. No, I know exactly how this feels like because I went through this exact same thing. I know exactly what it feels like. But I also know exactly how it feels on the other side of it, when it feels like you turn into that Nine of Pentacles, and you invest in yourself and you love yourself and you take care of yourself and you grow up and you can look back at the situation and say, I learned and I moved on and I learned a lot about myself and about relationships and about on and on and on and on and on. I went through an awakening and wow, it was crazy, right? But you can get to a point where you realize it was really Spirit bringing in this justice for you. In the end, you will move on and go be with somebody who will be exactly the person that you need for you. Right when I said that, like, I felt like this weight lifted off my chest. I really feel like the two of these people had a lot of pressure on them too. Like I said, their friends and their family were like, "This is perfect. That's it. They're the one. You get together, you marry them. That's perfect. That's perfect. This is great." You know, they might have even had, "Oh, I never thought you'd find somebody, and wow, what a catch, and wow, never let go of them, and never let, you better not lose this one," kind of energy, right? And then again, like I said, when it turned out that the two of them needed to split up, they were like, "Ugh, now I'm gonna have to listen to my friends, to my family. I'm gonna have to face that uncle at the at Christmas or at family get together. Oh, single again, huh? Yeah." Fuck out of my face, right? But it's all just part of the cycle. That's what Spirit is saying. It's all just part of it. It's all part of growing up. It's all part of it. But there was this huge fear of being left alone. There was this huge fear of, if it's not them, who? Who? If it's not them? There will be. And it will be the right person. It will be the person that it's not going to turn karmic with. Right? Some of them, even after this breakup or after this, they might have had to go through a lot of fear of feeling like, oh, then it'll just be another one, right? Then I'll just go on and go be with somebody else, and I'll just break up with them, and I'll just be single, right? It'll just be another one. I know exactly how this feels because I had to go through this exact same thing. If I was like, if not him, who? I've never been in a relationship that was this serious before, where we're talking about getting married and being with each other and having kids together. If not them, who? There'll be somebody else. And in the end, we'll both be much better for it not being each other, right? They might have even had a fear of watching the other person go on and be in a relationship with somebody else, right? It's hard, you guys. It's so hard to go through this shit. It is. It's rough. It's hard. It feels like it's ripping your heart out. I know how this feels. And it sucks. And in a situation, you gotta just let it happen. You gotta let these people find this out and go through this. Damn. And like I said, for some of them, they even could have lived together, right? So it's like, well, where will I live? Where will I go? Situations like that can keep you stuck in a karmic situation too, because you're like, ugh, then I have to go house hunting, then I have to go apply, then I have to go find an apartment or go find a house and buy a new one and sell this house and split. Ugh, it's just so much. Again, not a reason to stay with somebody, right? But eventually, like I said, for a lot of them, I feel like they had a lot of pressure being put on them by friends and family. Um, not that the friends, they were just like, oh, you finally found the one. You finally found the person you're going to be with. I'm happy for you. Good for you, right? Your friends and family don't want to see that end for you, but they also don't want to see you stuck, right? When I told my friends and my family the truth, not to keep bringing up my situation, but I just, I can relate to this, so I know how this people feel, right? When I brought up my situation, my friends and family were like, well, we were really happy for you. We thought that you were happy, but now that you're telling us how it actually was, you know, like, we're happy that you ended it. We're happy that it ended. We're happy that you're moving on and you're healing, you know, because no, if that's the way that you felt, or that's the way the situation was really going, the two of you are much healthier and better being split apart, you know? No, that's not, you know, like, yeah, we wanted to see you get married, or we wanted to see you settle down or be with somebody, but not with somebody that you had a relationship with like that, you know? And I was so scared that to feel embarrassed by what I went through, but then all of my friends and family came out and supported me twice. You know, they were just like, oh my God, no, like, we're so happy that you got out of that relationship, you know? We hate, you know, we hate that you had to lose a relationship, but if the relationship was like that, you know, it's okay. Let go. You know, and some of the reason is that this emperor might have been embarrassed too to tell them the reason that they split up, right? Well, I broke up with the person all of y'all thought that I should be with, because I've been having these dreams about this person, and I just feel like they're my soulmate and I'm gonna go be with them. What? And of course, you know, you don't have to, but it's possible that this earth sign could have gone around telling people that, right? They could have gone around trying to make this fire sign look like a fucking crazy person, like, you know? Seven of Pentacles. It's in reverse. It's like putting in so much energy to get nothing back. Or to find out, oh, what a waste, right? I was in a relationship for how many years with this person, or for how long with this person, and put all this work into it for nothing, you know? What did I endure all this for it to just, you know, fall apart in the end anyway? Kind of energy, right? The spirit is trying to tell this person, hey, you're mad because you didn't get a Seven of Pentacles. We're trying to give you a Ten of Pentacles. What you mad about? Let it go, right? Instead of the mixing, let it go. Let it be what it is. You know, release all these emotions, cry it out, talk about it, journal about it, let it go. Release it, let it be cleansed, and, you know, elevate. It was a choice here, right? And Spirit saying the choice is allow yourself to ascend. Let go of all these emotions, of all these fears, of all this work that you need to do, right? So that you can go towards something that's what do you really want to invest in? Right? Like I was saying, we wanted to see you with somebody, but what good does it do to invest in a relationship that's like that? Let go of your baggage. Let go of all the things that you need to. Understand that you were learning in this situation what you needed to learn, right? And let go so you can be cleansed. Let your emotions pour out and release them and move on from the past. And allow yourself to ascend. I keep having these big releases from my heart chakra as I'm saying this stuff. I feel like I keep exhaling and I feel this, it's like layers and layers of stuff to let go of, right? And in the end, I really feel like these two people, once they start doing the work, once they start doing, you know, the spiritual work, the healing work, the emotional work, they're going to understand that it wasn't necessarily that person, right? It was really their past issues. It was really their fears. It was really their anxieties. It was really their like I said, all those reasons that actually aren't reasons to stay in a relationship with somebody. That's why, oh, I was holding on to this person because of all my deeper issues, right? My fear of abandonment, my codependencies, it wasn't really that person. But that only comes after the relationship is over and it ends and you start really digging down deep, right? And you start doing that emotional work and then you're like, oh, it really wasn't that person. Because if I really look at the relationship, it wasn't as rosy and as nice and as beautiful as I thought that it was, right? That's when you can say, but yeah, that person might have been a nice person, but they had all these issues and they had all this and I had all these issues and I had all this and we just weren't really meant to be together, right? It just turned out that it really wasn't, right? And because the situation or the problems might have started because of these fantasies or these dreams or whatever it was that this emperor was having. They put a lot of guilt on themselves for feeling like, no, I hurt this person so much, I need to stay with them, I need to help them heal. They helped me so much, now I need to be there for them. I should feel ashamed of myself for fantasizing about being with somebody that's not my partner, right? When the whole time Spirit was trying to tell you, let go, forgive, let go of the fear and the guilt and the shame, because there is somebody else you're actually supposed to be with. People come into our lives for a certain amount of times. Sometimes people come into our lives and they stay in our lives. And sometimes people come in our lives and they stay in our life in a certain amount of time, and then it's time for them to go, right? And how long we hold on past the time that it's supposed to go, those are the relationships that turn karmic. Right? Spirit's not even saying just about this relationship, but about in general. Let go, release, let go, right? Let go of all the deeper things that this relationship brought up inside of you, right? Stop running away from the deeper issues underneath it, right? And address those issues so that they don't keep coming up partner after partner after partner after partner, right? Let go and release and move on to a much more peaceful situation with yourself and your next partner, right? This could have been a type of person that really doesn't like to stay single. And Spirit, in this journey, there are times when we have to go hermit mode, right? And we have to be by ourselves. And a lot of the times we have to be by ourselves for an extended amount of time to do that emotional work. Because if we're with another partner, well, that part, we're not concentrating on ourselves, we're concentrating on our partner, or we're concentrating on our work, or we're concentrating on something else and running away from the deeper issues that are causing the problems, right? We're looking at a new partner as the solution to the problem when they're really just a temporary fix, when the permanent solution, they're just a band-aid, right? Or your work is just a band-aid, or your different successes in different parts of your life are just a band-aid, when underneath it, there's still the infection. The wound is still there when you need to address it, right? You need to heal it. And a lot of times we have to do that by ourselves, right? Other people come into our lives and are the activation to do that. But if we keep running from relationship to relationship to relationship, or we do the opposite and we stay single and we're just like, nah, fuck it, I just will stay single, and and refuse to be in another relationship with somebody else. You can get stuck in all different kind of places in our lives, but Spirit is telling us, right? You have to let go. You have to get to a point where you are letting go. Damn, Spirit. Get deep with them, Spirit. Yeah. Look at this. This little, gnome here, this little, magical creature right here is given this pinnacle to this person, right? Hey, here's a little pinnacle. Here's the little beginning page of pinnacles. Here's your little beginning, right? And your little beginning is seeing that, okay, I need to heal this. I need to let go. Well, actually, I don't know what's happening here. I don't know if this person if they're giving away this pinnacle, so it's like giving up the things that you need to give to Spirit, or Spirit is, giving it to this person. But either way, right? Yeah, right? Let go. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Spirit saying let go. Give over, right? Transmute this fear, this doubt, all these 3D things that have been given to you, and give it over to Spirit, right? Let go. Let it end, right? With this 4 of Pentacles in reverse. See the Death card here, or the Death card. See the Death right here, right? Coming to end this situation for this person. It's time to let go. It's time to let go of all these things and ascend, right? And that's so funny, right? Because the 4 of Pentacles can be seen as like a pre-emperor, right? The thing, and all you need to do is let go of all these things, all this baggage, all this stuff that you've been taught in this 3D world, so that you can let go and ascend. Hey, baby. Hello. Oh. Right? But here comes spirit in, right? And this other, otherworldly creature coming in here telling you, let go. Want to sit down, please? Oh, what is this? Oh, this is just that page. Yeah. There's that Queen of Pentacles, right? Same coming in here for this other person. Yeah. Right? Hey, you're throwing off my camera, lovely. Sorry. Right? Let go and let the transformation happen. Karmic people come into our life, soulmate energies come into our life to teach us that there are certain things that we need to let go of, right? So the situations turn karmic when we refuse to let go of it, right? That's why certain people come into our lives. Hey, you have all these deeper issues here, all this childhood wounding that you need to let go of. It's time. Let go. No, I won't have anything. You will, right? You will. You will be given a brand new beginning. You will be given that. Sometimes our subconscious holds on to that stuff because they're like, who am I? Who am I if I'm not all of this baggage that I've been holding on to? This is part of me. It feels like part of my personality that you're asking me to give up. Who am I underneath that? Spirit saying it's time for you to find out. Who are you underneath that? What are you holding on to? You're an emperor underneath that. And sometimes we won't hold on to this stuff because we don't realize our own power within us. We don't realize, or we run away from it, or we think, or subconsciously we've been told, or we've been made to feel like we're not worthy of seeing ourselves as this. You're scared of your own power. You're scared of your own authority, your own inner authority that's inside of you. And Spirit is saying, let go of it, because underneath it, you are this divine being just waiting to be born into this world. Waiting to be realized, waiting to give yourself permission to be this person. You know, what are you holding on to Four of Pentacles for? You have 10 of Pentacles waiting. What are you holding on to the 7 of Pentacles for? You have 10 of Pentacles waiting. But death is a scary process, right? Evolution is a scary process. What's on the other side of it? We don't know. But Spirit is here telling you, trust, leap, take the leap of faith and see, right? What are you standing on the sidelines waiting for? Okay. Oof, this is such a long message, but there's just so much here that Spirit wanted to talk. Exactly. Spirit saying, let go, right? Temperance. Let go. Let there be balance. Let there be harmony. 6 of Pentacles. Let there be balance in the situation. Right? Right? Because all this past baggage that you're holding on to, that's the karma that you had to go through. Let go of this. Right? Let go of this and learn the lesson. And learn the lesson of having that healthy boundaries between you and your shadow self, between you and your past self, right? It has its place and it has its purpose, right? But it's not in the driver's seat. It's not controlling you. That's not the place that it has. Let God, or let Spirit, let the universe, whatever you want to say, right? Whatever you believe in, let it come in and balance this out for you. Yeah, like I said, this 5, a lot of it is like this pain, this regret, this guilt. You should be this. You should have this. By this age, you should already be married. By that, you should already have this. You know? How dare you let go of a quote-unquote good woman or a good man? You know? Whatever it is. Societal pressures and understandings and all of the other bullshit that our society and that our friends and our family unintentionally just pack onto us. Some of them intentionally, right? Depends, but most of it is unintentional and subconscious that we get taught. When it's like, let go, right? Let go of all the things that didn't work. Let go of all of the times you got kicked. Let go of all the times when somebody told you you're not worth it, and turn around and see Two of Cups that there is more, right? You could have no cups, at least, but you have these two, right? And in these two cups, wow, you're sitting here, you know, sitting here crying over the Three of Cups when, you know, you can have it. You have this Two of Cups. It's here. You know? Free yourself. Free yourself from what your mind tells you is supposed to be and what reality is supposed to be, and look at what reality actually could be for you. Right? It's a big feeling here of disappointment. Somebody here was really had a lot of regrets about disappointing someone. Yeah, it's like, oh, another failed relationship. Oh, instead of seeing, oh, well, another person that wasn't the one, but what lessons did I learn from this person that's allowing me to become this, right? The Emperor is a person who is experienced, who is wise, right? Every failure isn't something, another how does Spirit want to say this? Every failure that you experience isn't a validation of your unworthiness. It is a opportunity to learn what does work for you, right? Somebody here had to learn that. Every failure is not a validation of your unworthiness. Sorry, you guys. My cat jumped and knocked into my device. I've righted this full deck, haven't I? Yeah. Spirit is saying it's okay, right? It's meant to be. This is part of your destiny. It's okay. You're not a failure. It's okay. You are not defined by your failures, right? You're defined by how you respond to them. Your response is what Spirit is looking at, right? Spirit saying, see, we're not working against you. We're working with you. We're trying to actually help you. Somebody here blames themselves and blames Spirit and blames the universe every single time a relationship or something in their life doesn't work out. Instead of seeing it, right? Instead of seeing it as Spirit just saying, okay, this is not for you. Go work on something else. Go give your energy to something else. This thing doesn't appreciate you, or it's not a part of your life path, right? Instead of viewing it as guidance, this person views it as, oh, well, another thing I'm terrible at, another thing that it's going to have to be a mindset thing here, right? You are going to have to overcome that. She's so particular. She's like, I have to sit down exactly the way I want to sit down. Otherwise, I'm not okay with it. She'll be back. Yeah. right? What doesn't work is an opportunity to make something else work. One thing that we're taking your energy away is another thing, is another door that opens. One door closes, another door opens, right? A failure is an opportunity to give your energy to something that will work. But somebody here, you know, like I said, it was a mindset that was taught to this person. Every time you failed, it was, oh, see, you're a terrible person, or I guess you deserved that failure, right? You deserved it because you didn't work hard enough, or because you weren't meant for it, or because you're not good enough, kind of energy. You failed because you're not good enough. And Spirit saying this is the karmic lesson that you need to learn, right? It's one of them. Or the karmic lesson that this emperor needs to learn in this situation. Right? And this emperor doesn't have to be a masculine, you guys. I was getting a lot that it was, right? But the emperor is just masculine energy. They don't have to be a man. They could be a woman. Whoever, if you are the person here that was holding on, that was controlling your situation here, right? That was refusing to let go, refusing to learn the lesson, you know. Message extra doubly for you if you're the fire sign energy here. You know, for some of you, you are this fire sign energy, or you are this emperor energy. For some of you, you are this Queen of Cups empress energy that's on the other side of it, right? But I identify with being an empress, but I went through the same thing, right? So all right, you guys. That's enough. Okay. Um Spirit saying no. Anything else? You know. All right, you guys. That's what I have. I just wanted to check and make sure. You guys know I just love to sit here and talk with you guys. And just, bring clarity to your situations, bring clarity. So whoever you are in this situation, whether you're the emperor, whether you're any of that, anything that I shared, I don't share anything that I do to embarrass you guys but it's just the situation, the particular situation that I came up with, or not that I came up with, that spirit, that I inferred out of this situation. So, right, let the situation resonate for you as it does. I really hope this brought you some love, light, and clarity into your life. Hopefully this helped you see your situation, no matter who you are in the situation. Hopefully this brought some light to your situation. And the thing about it is that so many of us are going through the same thing on this spiritual journey, right? So many of us are being enlightened, and so many of us are waking up to seeing that how certain things and certain ways that we were taught to view ourselves or to think about ourselves don't serve us in the end, right? They don't serve us to our highest good. They don't serve us. We are taught all of these guilt and shame, and you should be like this and you should be like that. And so many times what we're taught is almost exactly the opposite of what our goal actually is in this life, because that's the point, that's the purpose. We are to overcome all of the negativities, or all of the things that people told us that we wouldn't be able to accomplish, or that we somehow in our lives we thought we weren't deserving of our truest potential, right? And Spirit is here to teach you that you are. Choose yourself. Choose your life. Choose your life purpose. Choose what you're supposed to do here. Choose love. Choose love for yourself. Choose true love, right? Don't choose guilt. Because when you stay in relationships, karmic relationships like this, over guilt, that's what you're doing, right? You're choosing fear. You're choosing guilt. You're choosing embarrassment. You're choosing for that to be the emotion that you're clinging on to, instead of choosing hope, instead of choosing healing, instead of choosing power, instead of choosing strength, true strength of character, true strength in saying, I don't give a fuck what anybody feels about my choices or where I'm going or who I'm with. I have to do what I know, what feels right for me, right? That's the test so many of us are put, or that's the lesson so many of us are put here to learn, is that you choose yourself, right? You choose to love yourself more than you choose the fear or the doubt or the anxiety or the embarrassment or your insecurities, right? You choose to love yourself more than you want to choose to give, to give your life to those things, right? No, I will not compromise myself. No, I will not compromise my dreams. No, I will not compromise how much I love myself and how much I'm there for myself, for anybody, what anybody feels like. And it doesn't happen overnight, and it doesn't happen, it's a path, it's a journey, it takes time. There are different layers, there are different relationships, and all different kind of relationships, not just love relationships, but all different kind of relationships in our life that will be brought there. There are placed there in our life to teach us those lessons, to give us the opportunities, right? And to change the way that we view about ourselves, or to change the negative things that we cast onto ourselves, or that other people try to cast onto us. But eventually, at some point, we have to realize, I am the magician. I am the crafter of my own reality, right? And although I might get to a stage where I realize my parents or my friends or past relationships, they brought me to this place of, or they stirred up these insecurities in me, it's up to me if whether or not I give up my power to those insecurities. It is up to me whether or not I let my parents, I let that uncle saying, "Oh, single again?" Yes, uncle, I am single again because that person was not right for me. And I will be single, or I will keep being in relationships and ending those relationships until I am with the right person. Interesting. It's interesting that you have to say that, because haven't you and Auntie not slept in this haven't slept in the same bed for 20 years, haven't you? Would you rather me be in a relationship like you? And it's not for you to exactly get to a place, but it's for you to realize those things, right? I'm not saying that you have to say those things to people, right? But for you to realize that a lot of time it's people that, you say you're following your dreams. So it's that person that's just been, but if you talk to them, well, how's your life going? Well, me and my spouse, we're not really getting along, and my kids don't talk to me, and I hate my job. And, oh, okay. But you think I should take career advice from you. Don't follow your dreams. Just go get into another meaningless job just like I did. Stay in a relationship just like I did. Stay in a loveless relationship like I did. Because that person conformed rather than listen to their own personal truth. And it's not for you to judge those people, and it's not for you. I don't say that to judge that person, but I do say it for you to come to the realization that if you spend some time really looking at the people's lives, and that you will understand, oh, you want me to conform like you did. And like I said, it's not, don't come to a place of judgment on those people. Just come to the realization of seeing their life for what it really is, and to see that, why that person is really saying that to you, right? It's because they are a karmic person in your life trying to tell you, stay karmic like I did. Don't choose your life. Don't choose that. Don't choose your insecurities. Choose your guilt, because that's what I chose. But if you make a different choice, that makes me feel bad about the choices I made in my life. That's not my issue. That's not my problem. Your issues are your problems, but we spend so much of our time projecting our issues onto other people, right? Your life should be like this because I wish my life was like that. It was like this or like that. Like, no. Right? Or people make, just do like I did. Just do like everybody does, right? I've had countless people tell me, well, why are you doing this? Like, is that the smart move? Is that really the smart move to move? Is that really what you want to do? You really want to put, that's not really real, is it? Is tarot even really real? Like, I don't know about that. I don't believe in that. Can you really make something out of yourself doing that? Dude, don't worry about it. Right? No, I understand some of them are just my friends and my family who worry about me, who want me to be stable and want me, blah, blah, blah. Right? But I get that. But their issues are their issues. It's not my issue. It's not my issue to take on. It's their fears, their doubts are not my fears, my doubts to take on. And even though I know that their fears and that their doubts come from a loving place of just wanting me to have, a certain life, right? I don't subscribe to the same thought process that they do. I choose to subscribe to something different, right? And that doesn't make them a bad person. It just means that I think differently than they do, and that's okay. They might not think that that's okay, but it's okay. It's becoming okay to me. I'm seeing that, the more I choose myself and the more I choose to stand in my truth, the stronger I feel, right? And I feel, guided to tell you guys you'll feel the same way. It might feel rough. It might feel lonely. It might feel all different types of stuff, but eventually you will start to see their issues don't have to be my issues. Their fears don't have to be my fears, right? And to dig down deep inside yourself and to say, wow, I actually have a lot of fears and a lot of doubts and a lot of things that I've been taught that aren't even mine. Slowly I have prescribed to them, but the truth is they were fears and doubts that other people put into me, because those were fears and doubts that were put into them, because it's the only way that they knew, right? Will you be the person that gives yourself something different? And send them love and send them light and hope that they do better with their life, but their issues and their problems is them. Their life, their choices is them. And it's not for you to feel like you're better than them or you're doing better than them. You are just making the right decision for yourself at the end of the day, period. They made the decisions they thought were right for them, and their life is their life. You have to make the decisions that you know are right for you, not right for your friends or your family or your dog. I mean, take care of your animals, take care of your kids, take care of your family, obviously, but at the end of the day, nobody else lives with our regrets at the end of our lives. Only us. So choose not to live with any. Right? Thank you guys so very much for being here with me. Thank you for discovering, for being here, listening to these truths that we're discovering here today. Thank you to your spirit guides and to my spirit guides. Thank you to your spirit guides for leading you here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for giving me the chance and listening. Thank you. If you like the content, please give it a like or share it with somebody you feel like it could really help. Okay. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed to the channel. Okay. If you already subscribed to the channel, thank you so very much. I really appreciate you guys. I really love you guys. Thank you to everyone who comments, who likes, who subscribes, who donates to the channel, who buys personal readings, who buys my cards. I really appreciate you guys so, so very much. Thank you for all your love and all your support. Thank you for all your kind, sweet comments. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are the best. I will see you in the next ones. Okay, lovelies? Bye.